New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is almost here, but what's the deal with this Peachette? Block content. What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Yeah, I thought it was a good time to look at Peachette because, I've been playing Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe a little bit, and it's been okay. I mean, I've played this game before on the Wii U, and it was not really all that special then, and you're talking about years and years ago, right? And now it just feels very weird to me. It feels like the franchise has, evolved far beyond what New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe now shows. So it feels really strange to have this game represent Mario now, even though we just got Super Mario Odyssey, which is leagues and leagues beyond what this is trying to do. And it also feels like some features are missing from this game that were even in the original. I can, imagine all this fun that I had with a gamepad and creating platforms. That's all gone, and now even my boy Blue Toad's not here, so there's a lot going on with this game. But what I wanted to talk about today is especially about Peachette. I feel like we need to dive a little bit deeper into this character and in what it could mean for the rest of the Mario games that are coming, because I feel like not necessarily the character means that a lot of things are going to change, but I feel like what the character represents, it's what, going to change a lot of things. As you guys know, there was, of course, the golden suit in the Super Mario 3D Land and World games that, the golden Tanuki suit or the golden, the suit for the raccoon character that basically granted you invincibility. And now they seem to be doing stuff like that, making the game a lot easier, adding, things for novice players, which is awesome. But now they seem to create new characters that do this, or a new character that does this. So Peachette, for those of you who don't know, is a character that appears in this game, which is a port or re-release of New Super Mario Bros. U, which is weird. It's still called U and it's on the Switch. I don't know. But this character appears when you choose the character Toadette in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which wasn't in the original, and it's really fun. If you hit a block and essentially a mushroom, this will be a super crown, and a super crown is this new item. Of course, it's been going around the internet as this thing that can turn you into a different character and have all these Peach features. But in this case, Nintendo has already gone out and said this item only works on Toadette, so they basically squandered all the ideas and fan art in the world, which isn't necessarily a bad thing for some of the things I'm seeing, but RIP Bowsette, right? But I feel like this item adds a layer to Toadette that I never thought was possible. Grab this item, the Super Crown, and you will transform into Peachette, which is a form of Toadette. So it's still the same character. It's not like transforming into someone else or swapping a character. This is still Toadette, but she transforms into Peachette. And two of the things that I noticed first is, number one, they're very different. They have different skin tones, even the vibe and even the color of the pink isn't the same color between those two characters. So they feel very different to me. Also, it looks exactly like Peach. So is this sort of a clone, or is this sort of an alternate reality kind of version? That to me was always very weird. So it seems to be like this marketing kind of character, right? A character that is just created to fill a spot within the game because things need to get easier. And if you choose Toadette and you have also Peach, that is like two for the price of one, right? So in this form, there's a couple of things you can do. You can actually, jump this extra awesome jump. It's called the double jump. I think Daisy also had it in the mobile game, and it's a little bit like the flying suit, this flying squirrel suit in New Super Mario Bros. U, and you have a little bit more air control, and this character makes stuff a lot easier because you can also boost right out of these big pits that you fall into. So it's essentially a character for novice players, which is a great thing in its own right. I feel like we could have made this character look like maybe a more grown-up Toadette, and that would have fixed a lot of the problems. But now combining it with Peach out of nowhere, I really don't know how to feel, because Peach commands these Toad armies, right? And now are we to believe that the true form, if you wear a crown, you become, because you can see the shoes, they are not like Peach shoes. They're not heels or anything. They are shoes that fit Toads. And the dress has these spots like a Toad, right? And she has a hat, a crown, that has the Toad, the Toadette thing. And she still has the pigtails that relate to Toadette as well. So to me, it's really strange, this amalgamation. Where did the idea come from? Who okayed it? And is it gonna, move further than just this? Because I could see, and maybe I don't really want to see this, but I could see maybe a costume or an Echo Fighter thing going on if this character becomes popular for Super Smash Brothers. So that to me is scary. I feel like we could maybe years down the road see another version of Toad, maybe just the normal Toad transform into Mario as he uses Mario's colors, right? The normal vest is blue and the spots are red. So essentially, those are Mario's colors. The white on Toad could represent the white on Mario's gloves. So transforming into Mario then, or Mariette, or, Marioed. So thinking about those ideas, that's pretty strange. I don't know if they will utilize this more, or if they were, and this is my number one idea, I think that they were just in a pinch with this particular moment. How do we add Peach to this game? We only have so many character slots. We already have a programmed Toad that moves around. People want Toadette 2, was very popular. What do we do? And they came up with this solution, and of course you need to rescue Peach. So they didn't want to go through all the programming trouble to make, a game like Super Mario Bros. 2, the USA version, with Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Peach. That would have been too much trouble for Nintendo trying to, jump out with this game that's a port and very quick to make and a very quick buck to make. So to me, it's a little bit sad to see something like this happen. I really hope that the trend doesn't continue purely from a character standpoint. I feel like this is something that we didn't need for the Mushroom Kingdom characters to have this extra dimension to it. So I feel like maybe after this game is released for a while, we can maybe forget about whatever happened with the Super Crown with Peachette. But I'm very curious if this character were to get into other games. I could see a Peachette definitely appear in a new Mario Kart game. The sequel to Mario Kart 8, I feel like would be perfect to have Peachette in, so we wouldn't just have, pink gold Peach, but actually a, character with slight differences in costume. And that, is also for Smash Brothers, if they ever were to come out with a pack that has different character, costumes in them. So it's not new characters, it's not a Geno, or it's not anyone else, but it's like costumes. So now Mario can wear this costume from Odyssey, and now Peach can turn into Peachette, and now we can have this costume for Luigi to promote the new game or whatever. So I feel in those ideas, there's a lot of potential. So that's only a marketing standpoint that we're talking about. I feel like Peachette as an idea, I really kind of want it to go away. And New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which is a really long name, to me is not a step in the right direction. I feel like that game overstayed its welcome, even with Super Luigi U, which I thought was good, but didn't, warrant the price tag that was on it. And now having this re-release, I just don't see it. I really want the Mario franchise to evolve. It did with Super Mario Odyssey, and now seeing this kind of stuff is a little bit weird. And when you play New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, you'll feel the same way. I've played this before. There's nothing really special about this thing. And I don't even feel the need to do a review of this thing. I feel like people have already said about everything that they have to on this one. I'm really curious what you guys think about Peachette. Are you a fan of this? Do you want to see more characters like this that, transform from other characters or make things easier? So let me know in the comments down below. That's the comment question for today. Do you want to see Peachette after this game? Let me know. Send in your comments. They're always a ton of fun to do. Our previous comment question actually comes from Skelly saying,
"This man just read off an entire fake Nintendo Direct. Nobody else do it like blocked content. He's really the best speculation leaks YouTuber."
Well, thank you, Skelly, and thank you for raising your voice also. Yeah, I really love leaks coming in. I mean, whether they're fake or real, I feel like the audience loves to, dream away, and so do I. And there's content for everybody. So thank you so much for watching. And of course, know that there's a giveaway. You can win this What's Happening, My Block Buddies t-shirt. And we are almost hitting 25K, and then we'll give it away. We have a lot of goodies coming. There might be an unboxing of some sort coming very soon. And of course, you can donate to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/blockedcontent. Even from $1 a month and onward, you can, be a big part of the channel and actually decide what videos I make next. So big shout out to everyone who is on Patreon. I appreciate it. And, with every single tier comes something awesome, like getting videos commissioned, personal Skype calls with me, exclusive content you won't get anywhere else. So thank you to our latest Patreon supporters. You're making the biggest difference. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit that subscribe button. All the news and fun you care about will be delivered every single day to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content. See ya.